Okay, we're the Hebrew Israelite. We come out here week in, week out, to prophesy down for America. But before I get started, I'd like to give all praise to
Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rakakadash.
Double honor to the elder apostle, great millstone, for teaching this 100% truth. I want to say Shalom. You know, we out here for the so-called black, Hispanic, Native American to tell them who they are. They're not black, they're not Hispanic, they're not Native American. We are the Israelites. We are those people when Moses split the Red Sea, we was with them. The whole goddamn world won't win them up, but we out here for the elect. To wake the elect up, cause the elect down here this. We're not out here for all the Israel. Cause the Most High don't want all the Israel. You know, he want the elect because everything got to fall in place. Look all this going on now. You know, rumors of war is a rumor, you know. You can look up online, see this all day long. All day, so like all day long. You can look it up. And our people still bugged out. They don't get what's going on, man. Our people destroyed for the lack of knowledge. You know, we out here we're trying to wake our people up and tell our people, come back to the law, statutes, and commandment before it get too late. You know, but look at our people. Our people right around here like ain't nothing finna go down. But wait till all hell break. And Jacob trouble done started. But our people don't get it though. You know, because it finna be a civil war in a minute. A civil war is coming, you know, and people don't get that. And with that civil war, a race war gonna come. And then, just like I always say, our people wanna say, oh, now I get it. But the chariot done left though. Just like the boat left from last time, the chariot gonna leave them this time. Yeah. You know? You got something, Art?
This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, men's heart failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And that's Yahweh Shai. That's Yahweh Shai approaching on the scene.
That's right.
Like the ox said, it's high time to wake up and repent. Israel. Yeah. You know, you guys want to love everybody. You guys don't understand. Everybody don't love you.
Hell no.
Not even Israel love you.
That's right.
2/3 of our people, like you said, are being a damn, you know, a jackbutt.
Yeah.
They got their head up their own butt so far that they can't see what's going on. They want to get caught up in their own their own wickedness.
That's right.
Their own lust. And the Lord said, I'm gonna turn you over to your lust.
That's right.
You know, like we talked to that brother right there. Mm-hmm. You know, they got a half truth. The Mormons said that the Lamanites are the cursed. We the Lamanites.
Yeah.
We are black skin is cursed. No, just like the ox said. You know, like the book said that the white skin is the curse.
That's right.
You know, then he said, the Lord put us into, the Lord don't know he put us into slavery.
Yeah. That's why I said, man, what the hell wrong with him? I'm trying to tell him that, remember I said because we went against the Most High, so he put us into slavery. He's still to catch on. But like you just said, and the Bible just said, you know, look at the moon. You know, you can tell by the sun, the moon, and the star what's going on. Yep. You know, look, the moon, we have blood moon, we and the stars, and you know the people on the earth. Like you said, then you're gonna see the Yahweh Shai gonna come back. You know, he's gonna come back on the big chariot, the Father chariot.
And in the spirit, that's what the brother said. The brother said, he gonna come back to kill.
Yeah, that's right. He was right about that, though.
Yeah, he was right about that. And we were like, yeah, he coming back to kill a lot of blood.
Hell yeah.
To the horse's bridle, you know? And wars, rumors of wars.
That's right.
You know, Trump's dumbass, he working, you know, all he doing is working on, he's a puppet. The Lord pulling the strings, but man, he making everybody hate him.
That's right.
He making NATO hate him. Here it is, he was part of the Northern Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO. But now NATO and BRICS is forming against America.
That's right.
But that's what the Lord said.
He said the beast will hate the whore. You know? Yeah. Everybody hate this whore. Who the whore? America. America that whore. You know? This Babylon, the daughter of Babylon. Look at everything that was going on then in Babylon. It's going on right now today in America. A man can be a woman can be a man. You can marry a goddamn tree. Listen, this bugged out, man. And they pushing that big time. You know? It said, like I said earlier, the beast should hate the whore. Everybody hate America. You know? Hey, we might live in America, but we're not a part of America. We're against America. That's why we're doing up here what we're doing. You know, we setting our face against the devil and preaching against the devil. You know, we with Yahweh Shah because we know what's coming. We know what's coming on the pipe. That's why we're out here doing what we're doing. People round about like, oh, those brothers, they be out here for years and years and years, and nothing happened. Okay, give it a little bit more time. Yep. Like I said, Jacob's trouble has started already. Yep. But they don't get it though. No. You know, you see that so-called Native American, they put him in concentration camp.
No.
Yeah, they got a Native American and put him in the concentration. Pretty soon they finna get Jake, they finna get every goddamn body, man.
They killed Jake, right? Down here, January after New Year.
Yeah, it was right. It was in the valley. San Fernando Valley where they killed Jake. Yeah. The ice. I mean, you know who done it. We can't say it too much because they'll clip the video.
Right,
He got them devils.
In camps.
Yeah.
And they want to say it's just for the Northern Kingdom. It's like, nah, they coming for you, Southern Kingdom.
Oh yeah.
This one brother was like, man, I'm for ICE. The brother down in Barstow is preaching. You know, he's like, nah, man, ICE is against our people. You know, the Northern Kingdom is our people. Nah, man. They're not our people, you know. That's the curses, right?
Yeah.
The curses, but they wrangling them up.
Hell yeah.
Shit, you seen a couple years ago, they was on horses like it was damn 1901.
1800.
Yeah.
Remember how it be the 1800 ride a horse and you know, and they were getting Instacom with roping them, catching them, and you know, and they goddamn devil proud of that, man. Like they said, pride coming for destruction. These devil proud as hell, man. Hey, America never fall. America is falling, but they just don't know it. America is falling, man. America finna be the gun, huh? The devil gone.
Yeah, the devil flee with no one pursuing. You could have wrangled me, but hey.
I knew they was, though.
All praise, y'all. How about your real shot? The word come out. Hey, it cut deep.
Yeah.
It cut deep. This word cut us. This word cleanse us. And it's like, hey, you know, I fear. Even when I come out here, it's like, man, I gotta come correct.
That's right.
I gotta come 100% out of the book, not my own gut. I gotta be clean, cause I know better, you know?
That's right.
Hey, you gonna come mess with the Lord, you better come out with the book. If not,
don't come out at all.
It's like you said, hey, I can't be in the company of fools. You know, like it's like, okay. Well, our conversation is godly, but you wanna come up here and talk about whatever you want to talk about, religion, whatever. No, we out here to tell Negro, Latino, Native American to repent.
That's right.
You know, and anything else, you know, hey, we don't want to deal with it.
So like and we out here to tell our people, you know, come back to the law, statute, commandment too. Like you said, repent. We're here for the elect because we know, you know, this is not for all of Israel right now. You know, because all Israel not gonna get this. Matter of fact, they're going to come up against us too in a minute. You know, this for the elect. The elect going to hear this and come running and like, okay. You know,
the main ones.
Yeah, that's right.
They're going to be the main ones come up against us first.
Yeah. Because look, I'm watching this movie. They gonna put like, you know, putting that C-hip in everybody. And look, and people wasn't getting the C-hip. They put a ward off for them. The one who had a C-hip and everything, they put a ward up on. This old movie, I think back in the 70s or the early 80s. And
it was already showing.
Yeah, ain't that something? They made a movie way back then about that. Yeah. You know, and then look, and this girl, mom and daddy went and they asked about their daughter. Where your daughter at? Why she didn't come to do it? And he was saying his daughter something, and they grabbed his mom and dad and put, even though they had the C-hip, they grabbed them and put it, because they was against the system too. If you lie, they'll get you. But they were trying to hire their daughter. But anyway, they put a price on everybody's head who didn't get it. You know, a price. You know, if you know somebody didn't get it, like $100,000. and you could tell on that person, and you get that $100,000. They would tell on everybody, man.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of that movie too.
And that's their God at that point, because shit, if you can't eat, you're gonna be like, nah, give me that shit. And then next thing you know, because that's your God. You're going after food, you're going after money.
Yeah.
Like shit. My daughter didn't take it either.
That's right.
And that's why I said that those of your own household.
Yeah.
The foes is gonna be them of your own household.
That's right.
That's why the Lord said, hey, get your house in order. Get your house in order and reprove the people. So when you come out, you should be telling them when you're at home, you should be telling them, look, you know, we don't eat pig, you know, we don't eat pork.
Yep.
You know, you get your household in order, and then you come reprove the people.
Yep.
Because I mean, either way, the Lord is a balanced God. He got an answer for everything. Like he said, your household can be saved through you. So you can tell them till you're blue in the face. They still may not listen.
That's right.
But at least you told them. So now when it comes down the pike, and they go, okay, you got to take this now, and your family member's like, oh wait, Dad told me this. You know, my husband told me this.
That's right.
And then, hey, at that point, hey, whatever, because persecution of the saints is coming.
Oh yeah.
We die faithfully and happily for the Lord. You know, just like he said, 10 days in prison, but don't worry about that.
Right.
Don't worry about what you're gonna say. He's gonna give you words to say.
That's right.
And all you gotta say is Yahweh Bashim Shah. That's my God. That's who I serve. I keep the commandments. I don't make no cuttings in my flesh.
Right.
You know, that's the commandment. In fact, the Lord said, blessed is he who gets chastised from the Lord. That means the Lord loves you. When you're getting chastised and going through stuff with the law, I'm gonna get that. Because he said when you get chastised with the law, you know, blessed are you, man. Blessed is your eyes to see this truth.
Right. And plus, we got to go through a trial anyway. You know, it's like trying gold. You know, more you burn gold, the purer it get. People understand that. The more you burn gold, the purer the gold get. Okay, get all that silk and all the other stuff out of there. You know. We can be like fine gold. We're gonna get tried, you know. And like you said, and the one who we got to do it to the end, and you'll be okay. That's what we're out here fighting for. We're out here fighting for our crown. You know, and don't let nobody take your crown from you. You know.
Stay down for your crown.
Yeah, 10 toes down for your crown. Don't let nobody take it from you. You know, because the elect is not gonna take that. See here.
12 toes down.
Yeah.
You going all out.
Damn right.
That's funny because for some reason that words crossed my mind last night. I'm not even joking. I was like thinking 12 toes down.
That's right.
Sure enough.
It's down to the ground for the Most High, you know.
God, I'm gonna get this real quick. Now I'm gonna bring out that because like he said, the Lord ain't out here for everybody.
That's right.
You know, because we can turn purple, we can explain. You don't know what the brother gonna do. He could be on his way to go get his crack pipe. He could be on his way to go mess with a whore down the street. He could be on his way to do all kind of form of wickedness.
Do a jack move or kill somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on, but you told the guy this is where it's at, and they know it's the truth. Because they're like, yeah, that is the truth. And you know how he was messed up because he said God is black. And then when he left, he said, no, he's a white man. You don't know that he put us in slavery. What?
That's why I said something wrong with Jake. You know, it's like, no, Jake need helping out. That's all. You know, Jake. Jake way out there, man. You know, you got to bring Jake back in. Because Jake can listen to every goddamn bottom except the right person.
Yeah.
So
unstable. He's unstable in all his ways. Double-minded.
That's why we said, when he said that, who God who we talking about? My God knows everything, does everything, and he said God didn't know that we was in slavery. Remember, didn't he say that? Yeah.
That's the last thing he said.
Yeah.
And then you said, no, God put us in slavery.
Yeah.
But you don't listen to his laws.
He looked like. Then he started talking about something else.
Yeah. Could be on something. You never know. You unless you get cleaned by this word, and the word gotta fall. The word gotta fall on solid ground.
That's right.
This is the seed being planted, and then you gotta water it. You gotta continue. You gotta stick with it.
That's right.
You know, you gotta. In fact, he said, before you come in this, know the temptations that the trials and temptations. Don't be part of the world. You gotta be a good soldier. Don't entangle yourself with the things of this world. So you gotta baptize yourself with the word completely. You gotta immerse your whole mind, body, spirit. You can't go half-stepping like we bring out all the time. You can't be lukewarm. You gotta go pipe hot or pipe cold. Hey, keep it moving or get ready. Choose you this day who you gonna serve.
And look, our people got this old saying bad. They got 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
Oh yeah.
What the hell wrong with our people, man? They don't know what's going on. I got 1 foot on the good side, 1 foot on the bad. No.
Yeah.
No, you don't. You here or you there.
Yeah.
Ain't no half and half. Ain't no split. No goddamn well.
Yeah.
You know, most likely you evil as hell when you say that, cause you know you're doing bad, so you still on the bad side. That's where you at. You on the damn bad side. You're not half of you still on the good side. Okay, half of my body do good, the rest of my body do bad. Well, you on the damn bad side then. You know, that's our people, man. It's 2/3, man. They got that bad. They always trying to make excuses, man.
Yup, because you lukewarm. You can't be half and half.
That's right.
The Lord said, I'm gonna spit you up. And you know the thing about it is when you piping hot, you see all the blessings. Ain't a damn thing that you can worry about or bother you. Cause
that's right.
Ain't nothing you gotta worry about. You know. The Lord said you content with godliness.
That's right.
That brings great gain.
That's right.
But he said great gain is in godliness, because everybody want to get that dollar. Oh,
yeah.
Moving on up. I made it in the world, you know?
Yeah.
No, you didn't make it. Unless you in this truth, you made it. And then you got to endure.
To the end.
Even though you in it. Yeah,
that's right.
You still didn't make it.
That's right. That means you're on your way. When you start pushing the truth, you're on your way. Like I said, the one who does it to the end, the one who should be saved. You got to keep it up. You can't start something, then you stop or you slow down. No, you gotta keep your foot on the gas. You gotta mash it to the flow. You gotta get down with it. Get all of it.
Yeah.
You know?
You gotta keep doing self-examination.
Yeah.
You gotta keep your nose in the book.
That's right.
Prophecy. He said, stay occupied till I come. In prophecy. That's so we don't. Because, you know, in the world they say an idle mind is a devil playground.
That's right.
You know, we know how wicked this world is. So if you're not going to stay down for your crown, you're gonna end up getting caught up. The old man gonna come creeping back in. You know, so hey, you gotta whatever's condemning you or bringing you back to the old man, you gotta make sure you make a plan. You just, if it's that website, you cut that website. If it's that app, cut that app. If it's that friend, cut that friend. Because the Lord said you better cut your hand off and go into the kingdom maimed than walk into the kingdom and then your hand get bound up, hand and toe, and he said, I don't know you. You got to come true with the Most High, because he's the judge. He's the ultimate judger. In fact, I'm going to bring this out. Psalm chapter 94, verse 1. O Lord God, Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, to whom vengeance belongeth. O God, to whom vengeance belongeth, show thyself. Lift up thyself, thou judge of the earth, render a reward to the proud. Yeah, because he the ultimate judge.
Yeah, he said, you know, he judge. He got vengeance. You know, he said, I'm gonna be vengeance. You wait for me. Hey, let me get him. You know, I can get him better than anybody. You know, he gonna get everybody who went against the Most High, his son, and you know, and everybody else. He gonna get the wicked. He gonna get everybody. He ain't gonna, and nobody gonna be able to escape when he come and get you.
Yeah.
Nobody. You can't be able to how far you go down the ground, your bunker, or how you go in the air with your goddamn, plates. What they call them?
The airplane?
Yeah, when they go way up there, they got a place. They got these leaps. They got a thing up in the sky now, way up there by the moon.
ISS.
Yeah, these bastards are going way up there.
Space station.
Yeah. Give goddamn how high you go or how low you go or how deep you go in the water. The Most High got you.
Yeah.
He got you. You can't get away. Like I said, he the greatest revenges it is. Cause he gonna revenge. And I want to be in that number behind him, the saints. I was part of the saints in that day. I hope I be, me and my brother be part of that number. Hey, I want some payback on this red bastard. Esau, the so-called white man, Edomites. I want payback. Like James Brown said, get back, payback. Who don't want that? 2/3 wicked, man. 2/3 don't want that. 2/3 can't hate. I was talking to this big dummy yesterday, last night, and I can't hate. No, I can't. I just left it alone, man. I just left it alone. I hate when people do that, man.
Yeah, weak. You got to put off the weak nature.
Yeah,
the Lord said.
Weak as hell, man. I'm trying to tell Jake that hate is all in the Bible. This, you got to show it to me. You got to do this. Then you show it to them. They still don't get it.
Yeah.
They still don't get it. Like, but that's your God, they said. My God can't hate, but it's the Bible. The Bible, is your God's in the Bible too?
A season for everything. The Lord said, hate the evil,
that's right.
love the good. There's a season for everything. There's a time to love, a time to hate.
That's what I told her. That's what I told Jake. It's a time for everything. I told her that. That's the spirit I told her. Just like they still couldn't get it. They like, what it is, they just don't want to hate the so-called white people, Esau, the Edomites.
Simple,
they love them.
Simple.
He can kill you, rape, rob, murder you, hang you on trees and blast on you in the back, shoot you in the back, shoot you down, put you in jail for life and kill you. But you love them? They didn't say nothing. They still like, that's toward the 2/3. I can't wait till Esau come in. The Most High come and do what he got to do to those damn people. I can't wait, man. I can't wait 2/3. I hate 2/3 too, man. I hate 2/3 just like I hate Esau, man. I hate them, man. I like these goddamn, they niggas.
Yeah.
2/3 is niggas, man.
Yeah, and that's what we opened up with, that the Lord gonna come back on a cloud. I'm gonna reset this up.